If you're not calling Mikey Pipes, you're getting screwed.
There you go. That's right. Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Today is Friday, August 20th. And for the first time since I've been in Puerto Rico for that plane ride, I'm wearing a mask. I don't get some people. It is what it is. All right, first job, backflow test on a 3/4 DCV, double check valve. Let's go. Good morning.
Good morning. You don't mind.
I'll take my shoes off, it's easier. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been a year, we're still wearing masks.
We're going to be wearing it for a long time, I think.
Yeah. How have you been? How's the family? Everyone's good?
Yeah, everybody's good. Thank
Excellent.
God. Yeah.
It's been a year already, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Time flies. Time does fly.
Only problem is we're not having fun.
No. Well, you gotta have fun. I'm having fun. I went to Puerto Rico a couple weeks ago. I'm going to Hawaii in a month. Yeah, come on, life goes on. Don't let it drag you down, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Wilkins, 170, 3/4, 950 XLT. All right, let's make sure she's good. All right, determine direction of flow, bottom to top, close shutoff valve number 2, blew off test cocks 2, 3, and 4, connected my high side hose to test cock number 2, and low side hose, test cock number 3. All right, I followed the rest of the directions. It's hard to breathe in the mask. No video, all good. Man, I haven't wore a mask inside a house in like 3-4 months. And I just finished a 15-minute job in about 25 minutes because it just slows you down when you're starving for air. Like, jeez. Let me show you how the paperwork's worked here in New York. All right, this is the official New York State form from the Department of Health. This is called the DOH 1013, and this is a report on test and maintenance of backflow prevention device. Pretty self-explanatory. You fill out the water company information there, the customer's account number, facility name or the homeowner's name, the address, location of the device, and the device information. Like this particular one was by Wilkins. It was a double check valve. It was a 950 XLT2, 3/4, and the serial number, all information. Take the water meter number, which is the serial number, the meter reading, what's the device used for. In this case, it's irrigation. And then I have my, it's okay. Then I have my information there, my certified testing number, signature, and expiration date. Pretty straightforward. All right, I only do about maybe 8 or 10 backflow tests a year. Again, it's a value-added service. You know, if a existing client calls or in a house and, you know, it's brought up, you know, I could test it while I'm there. But mostly just for value-added service. You know, I'm not an irrigation company. I'm not a sprinkler installer, a sprinkler repair company. You know, not sprinkler like fire suppression sprinklers, lawn sprinklers. So, again, some of these irrigation guys, you know, charge like $50, $100. Like, come on, I'm not getting out of bed for that. You know, let's be real. All right, going off to the second service call. We're heading over to Levittown. Levittown was built by the Levitt family for the World War II vets as they returned back from war. And there's also a Levittown in Pennsylvania, and they were cheap homes. Let's go. You can go. So they got a ductless mini-split system that is leaking water. Let's go see what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, right now I'm in Elmont, and this is Elmont's high school right here. You see this? Let me ask you a question. You know, all lives matter, but when the fuck does school interfere with politics? I'm sorry, I'm saying it like it is. It's all political. All lives matter, ladies and gentlemen. All lives matter. Just saying. And that's one of the problems that's occurring in the United States. You know, you have disenfranchised societies or neighborhoods or groups of people, right? God created all of us equal. God created all of us equal. And that whole BLM thing, okay, I hear you. But look at the people who founded that, and look at the millions of dollars that they're sitting on, and how much real estate look at their real estate portfolios that, quote unquote, were donated to them. Really? Why don't you give the money to the communities instead of building up your real estate portfolio with, $1 million homes? Just saying. If I'm wrong, let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. If I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. You know what? The world has changed. When I was in school, 30 years ago, there was no such thing as a peanut allergy. Where the hell did this peanut allergy come from? There was no such thing as, I was born with a pee-pee, but let me use the girls' bathroom because I associate with that. Just saying. I'm just saying, 30 years ago, it did not exist. What happened to society? What happened? The media happened. Crazy. God bless America. And real quick question. How many of you people out there in the trades get your uniforms or pants, work gear, from Working Gear? How many of you guys get it? I like my shorts. I either get them the same exact model or type of, pant or shorts from Amazon or Working Gear. The problem with Working Gear is the last few orders I placed, by the way, KU, King Umberto, we're in Meacham and Hempstead Turnpike. The best pizza, by the way. Oh shit, I just lost my trend of thought. Oh, the last couple orders I placed with Working Gear, and again, when I place an order, I normally order like 10 pants, enough for 2 weeks at a time. So it'll last me, like a year and a half. When it gets worn out, I throw it out in the garbage. But the last couple orders I placed with Working Gear, I didn't get for like 2 weeks. I'm like, what are they, making this stuff on demand? Like, and it comes from China and they strap it to the back of a turtle that swims across the Pacific Ocean? Come on. Why take so long? If it's on the face of the earth, there's no way I should have it the next day, if needed, right? But 2 weeks, come on. That's just crazy for in-stock material. I don't like this pizzeria place, by the way. No bueno. No bueno. Prefer King Umberto's. All right. Hempstead Turnpike. We're in Elmont. Then we're going to go through Franklin Square, West Hempstead, Uniondale, East Meadow to Levittown. All right. Stay tuned. It's 8:35 in the morning. You think it's too early for some White Castle? White Castle. I love White Castle. By the way, I love this song and I'm like binge watching it. And look at her. Gorgeous. Even though she's an anti-Semite. God damn it. Dua Lipa. God damn. This is like the never-ending drive. I'm like hitting every single red light and I'm so frustrated because I have like road rage because I just want to move with a purpose. Don't you guys just want to like get from point A to point B, like as efficiently as possible, right? Why do some people just like schlep? They sit there, the speed limit's 30 and they're doing like 28 or they're doing 30 miles an hour, right? Come on. No one does 30 miles an hour. No one does a speed limit. Man, I need to go to like Europe and just drive fast and go fast cars on the Autobahn. That's what I need to do. Pipe doctor of like Europe. Here we are, Levittown. And if you guys live in Levittown, let me hear your let me hear you in the comments section down below, whether that's Levittown, New York, or Levittown, PA. Let me hear from you, the community. I love all of you. Mikey Pipes loves you, and you love Mikey Pipes. It's a win-win situation for all of us. Sharing is caring. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want any free stickers, email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. All right, let's look for this house.
Hey.
Good morning.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
I'm Mike.
Drew, we met before.
We did?
Yes.
I think I put your tankless in.
Yes.
The electrical.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on this morning?
The ductless AC in my bedroom was leaking yesterday.
Water.
It came through the
Ceiling?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the unit.
Okay. What's up, buddy?
That one?
No.
Oh, show me the ceiling. Upstairs?
Yeah. Okay, you close the door.
Hello, puppy.
I'm Sarah.
Oh, you got a nice. Hi. Hi, Sarah.
And the black cat's name is Buns, and our cat name is Eve.
You have cats too?
We do.
It's like a farm.
I know.
When's the last time it was serviced or cleaned out?
Last year
What'd you do? Oh, who did what?
we did it. We just took the screen off, vacuumed, like
Okay.
the screen is.
Is the screen clean now?
I don't know. We haven't looked at it.
Does this pop up?
Yeah, I think so. I tried to look at it yesterday and I couldn't even remember how to.
Why did they make it so complicated? Huh. No.
I think it goes up and out maybe.
Does it? I got my little step stool. Let's see. Lydia, look how they put the electrical lines inside the drain. So here's one there for that. We'll get the vacuum. Where's the others? Oh my God, really? What were they thinking? All right. And here is the other. All right, we'll get the shop vac and suck both out. And he's got 5 total. So let me get the shop vac. All right. Apologize for the noise in advance. Hold that there. Suck it clean. Oh, I got a little boo-boo. And I'm going to do this to the next 4. I think the other 3 are up on the roof. Yep. It's got solar panels. So let me blow out. That's just PVC. So let me blow out this one. And where does the other one go? Right there. So let me suck this one out too. They didn't even bother to extend it. Down. Sloppy. Very, very sloppy. Media. All right, sucked out this one and put the covers back on nice. Same thing with this one. Made it nice. There's a third one. Why am I so blind? 1, 2, 3. Where does the other one go? Oh, look at that. I'm looking for insulation. There is none because it's not UV rated. See this? It's not UV rated. So this goes all the way. Staring clear of that. All the way down there. So let's do that one next. All right, so I go to the last one. The 5th one. Oh, what the hell happened in there? It broke. Oh, there's nothing. This goes on the shelf. And I go to the 5th one, which is above that first floor window, and freaking Yellow Jacket comes out. I'm like, what the F? Where's my spray? Why is my spray not here for Yellow Jacket spray? Oh, you know what? They take things out of your truck, and then they don't put them back where it belongs. And Mike, the other Mike, you know I'm talking about you. Maybe I'll spray him with spray paint. No, I'm just joking. Oh man, I don't have my wasp and hornet killer. Damn it. It's this one. See that one? The hose is connected. And I went to take the one screw off and a couple wasps, Yellow Jackets came out. Wanted to eat me. I'm like, not on a Friday, buddy. Not on a Friday. Let's see. Yep. Get the fuck away from me. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them there. Fuck out of here. You're not getting me today. But there's the hose that I need. See that? Disconnected.
There's a kick to it.
Yeah. All right. Let me suck out that hose And then I guess spray the whole thing and then we'll put the cover back on.
All right.
All right, I took out 2 of them and they're kind of dirty. I like to hit them up with spray 9. I'm doing the back side first. Just acts as like a degreaser, cleaner. I haven't had much success doing this. Works for me. Spray 9 on the indoor washable filters. And I'm going to use that on the evaporator coil because it's, the guy's got a bootleg. Yeah. Oh my God, this is doing nothing. Yeah. They're nice and clean. Next to the turtle. Nice and clean. This kink keeps coming back, by the way. Maybe I should have took that 100-foot hose and fixed it and sold it to this guy. From Sunday's job. All right, and these we're just gonna brush off. They can go in damp, it's all good. Just don't want them to drip all over the guy's house. All right, let's head inside. See how kind of dirty. It's discolored. Get this down. No rinse. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna take one of these, put it in there, and then water test with the water. So let's take a look at that initial victim. Got plenty of water coming out of it. She's working good. She's draining. That's that line right up there. I wonder what that black stuff is right there. Reminds me of refrigeration oil dirt. Media. But come on, guys. Really? Using condensate, flexible condensate drain for electrical, to protect the electrical. Wow, just when you thought you'd seen it all.
Did a lot of water come out when you took it out?
Not that much, but dirt.
Okay.
So a couple things you can do to try to prevent this. Number one, you want to keep the filters clean.
Okay.
A lot of people just take water in like the tub or the shower, the kitchen sink, or laundry and rinse it. But what works best, especially because it's more than just dirt and dust flying around the house. Sometimes in the kitchen area, there's grease flying around, things like that. But you would never really know. And if you neglect to clean them like periodically, it won't never go away. Okay. So I normally use this chemical. It's a degreaser, a heavy duty cleaner called Spray 9. Yeah, Spray 9. SPRAYNINE. A container, it's like in a spray bottle. It's like $10.
Okay.
It'll last you several years, and it's a great general cleaner. You can use it on walls. Just let's say you have dirt on the wall, instead of that magic eraser thing. Yeah. You could just take a paper towel, wet paper towel with it, and then it comes right off the wall. Okay. Don't spray the wall directly because it takes the paint off. Okay. But it's called Spray 9. Home Depot sells it. The last time I got was at Ace Hardware. Take it outside, like on a table, the ground, just spray it, and then let it sit for like 30 seconds and hit it with the water, and you're done.
And what about cleaning the coils?
So I did that one up there. Yeah. They make evaporator coil cleaning spray. You can find it on Amazon if you want. I can give you a container. It's a spray bottle. It sprays it as a foam, and it kind of like cleans it, and you don't have to rinse it off afterwards.
And we just let it drip?
Yeah, because it drips into the drain.
Okay.
One thing though, let's check out the one in the kitchen. The blower wheels inside the unit, because the one in the master bedroom wasn't terrible, but let's see how this one is. Right here. See that, that green wheel? Yeah. So you see that dirt that's on it? Yep. That's just dirt. I see mold, mildew growing on some of these things. That's kind of a little more difficult to clean.
Well, that's what we did. We took a shop vac
Yeah.
And we tried to get it in there and try to like turn the wheels and try to. I didn't know how to the best way to clean it.
The best way to clean it is honestly
Take it apart, probably.
we'll call a professional because we have the tools for it.
Okay.
They make this contraption. It's a miniature power washer.
Okay.
And
I've seen it. It's in a bag underneath it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm
So
trying to like look it up on YouTube.
there's a bag, there's a bib that they make for these things.
Yeah.
And it's take the cover off and it sits there and there's a battery operated power washer that holds like a few gallons of water and literally it just like cleans it like you can do it in 5 minutes. But you have to take the whole thing apart.
Yeah, well,
so
that's
each
what I was
one is like
looking
an hour ordeal.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure the power's off to the system and then I like to just use like a long screwdriver, hold the fins and then spray it, otherwise it's gonna want to spin.
Okay.
It's just annoying. But
Yeah.
like I said, the right way is to call us in and we could do it. But you got 5 of them, we'd be here for like probably about 4 hours.
Yeah, I think that's
Not a bad idea, but let's look at the other ones. Because you said this one gets very little use.
Yeah.
Where's the most use?
probably down here.
Let's go see.
The one. Watch out, get up.
I'm gonna take the shoes off and they'll stand up there.
So far, yeah.
Oh, the cat made its way downstairs.
Yeah, she got it.
So let's take a look in this one. Oh, so that's so bad. You got a little bit growing right there, though.
Right there?
Yeah. Yeah. That's not terrible, but again, keep in mind, this is that's what's circulating in your air. Hi, puppy. Hi, Sarah.
How often are you supposed to like get the wash done?
If you take care of the filters and make sure those are always clean,
Then it shouldn't.
it should never really build up, but it's gonna build up anyway. Because the filters are not like the throwaway disposable ones that actually filter out stuff. This is just like a little plastic mesh,
Yeah.
But I've seen like I went to one about a year ago, and I wasn't there in 10 years, and it was due.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, finished up that service call in Levittown. Looked at a few of the blower wheels on a couple of the indoor units, and we've decided that Tuesday, Daniel will come out there and use the little mini pressure washer with the bib, and do some cleaning on 2 indoor units, and get those systems nice and clean. All right, now we're off to Valley Stream, going to a service call where central air conditioning is leaking. All right, let's go see what's going on.
Take 2.
You can go after.
No one else is wearing a mask, but I'm wearing a mask.
No, I have a man.
No, downstairs. All right, where's this leak? What's leaking? The water?
Yeah, I had it on that slant. It didn't much come out of it. I had a guy go out the line and said it was clogged, and then it ruined the thing downstairs again. I fixed the plate and I put some sealant in it, so.
Oh, the emergency pan.
Yeah. It ruined the ceiling downstairs, so they had to redo it. But then I did it again yesterday. I straightened out the pan because it was bent and cracked. And I put some Flex Seal in it. And yesterday I had it on all night, and only a little bit came out. So.
All right. Not much room left here to work with.
Yeah.
Because I can't even cut the trap again. We're gonna have to redo this.
The guy came the other day. There was another trap there that was clogged and it wasn't done right. So the guy put
You gotta put this in?
that bottom piece that's curved on the side,
Yeah.
because the other one he said it was wrong. So he put
Yeah, but I don't even have any room to blow out the drain line because.
Well, he did that the other day.
Okay.
And it was working because I saw the water coming out. It was dripping out. But then it got full of water again.
and the pan was twisted down, so it was leaking, so it leaked downstairs. But I pushed it up with those two pans, and then I sprayed sealant on it. And yesterday it leaked a little water, but it didn't leak downstairs.
All right. Huh. Take a look at that. There's water dripping from the fitting. Right there. I'm gonna have to rip all this out.
Rip what out?
The trap work that he did.
The white stuff?
Yep. We're gonna have to redo that because well, it's dripping right now. So there's a droplet of water right there. So if I'm not doing it the right way, I'm not doing it at all. And then the pool hose way over there.
Not the one under it.
Well, the one on the one really should be replaced. You just got Flex Seal on there.
Yeah.
And I know, like, there's commercials with them in boats, and it works,
you
but...
know why I did that? Because it was bent, right? Like this.
Yeah.
So when it
Oh, because it was never supported right.
That's another
Yeah.
thing. So what I did was I lifted it and put Flex Seal just to, I don't know, to turn on the air because it was really hot yesterday. And but I noticed it didn't leak that much. So the pan inside, if it's cracked, it'll leak in.
Correct.
I didn't know I had a pan inside.
Well, yeah, but the pipe coming from the unit.
Oh, okay. And
So,
that's what
but you said that trap, that U-shaped pipe that they put in, there's a drip on it. So they never put that in the right way. So, and technically, the emergency pan drain should not be tied into the primary drain. It should have its own independent line, which goes outside until and you see it when it leaks out. Like, there should be another pipe there coming out of the side of your house. This one normally goes, the primary normally goes into a gutter, right? Which then you don't have to have this stupid hose in your driveway. And then the emergency one sticks out, and if you see that dripping, then you know there's a problem.
Sears did that.
Well, of course, it's like Home Depot. So.
Like Home Depot.
No, I see it all the time. These hack jobs, they really shouldn't be doing.
But that was a while ago. Sears did that.
And it worked for X amount of time.
Right.
But blame it on Sears.
Yeah, well.
All right. They want me to price out replacing all this. So, let's see what we have here. We have this pan stuck on this Kindorf in there. And you can see all the water in that far corner there. So you need a new pan. Yeah. And again, we still don't know about the internal pan. Yep, it's dripping. Because it's not in the right way. See? Really don't have that much room here to work with.
Another question?
Ask away.
We're gonna put one of those units in the basement, ductless.
Okay.
Do you guys install those?
We do. We install Fujitsu.
How much?
Fujitsu.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The guy came and said, take the filter out of there. Put duct tape and put the filter in the return.
Sears.
It stopped leaking. So the filter is over here and not in there.
Okay.
It worked fine until it started leaking again.
How many years ago was this?
This was a while.
Like 5, 10?
More than 10.
Okay.
It worked fine. And then it started leaking again. And then like I said, the other guy came, blew out the line, put that on, and said what Sears did was wrong, this and that.
It'll be fun. It's not an easy job replacing that emergency drain pan.
The one inside, right?
No, the emergency drain pan, the one that you flex sealed.
Oh, okay.
All right, not gonna be an easy job. And again, the unknown is the internal pan, internal primary condensate pan. We don't know if that's leaking or not.
Okay. So if that's fine, then the job is easier? Or
If that's, well, the job's not easy anyway, because to replace the emergency drain pan it's a lot of work.
Okay.
At least a couple hours worth of work just for that alone. And then running the piping. So, tight spot, but Alright. Now, let's take a look inside this bad boy. Covered in mold, mildew. It's gross. Let's test the pan. This is new, huh? It's clogged. This is what they put in, it's clogged. I thought this was new.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's clogged. How about like a I need something smaller to get in there.
Something smaller?
Yeah, like water, like a water pitcher. Daniel.
Like a water bottle, is that good?
Okay, very good. Pick up the case.
Something like this?
Yeah. A few of those. We'll refill them. Yeah, pick up with the order. With the adjusted pricing. Make sure. All right, bye. John's don't try to rip me off my White Rogers thermostats. All right, let's start with this one. And she's already full. Draining the way she should. Perfect. This is regular tap water, I hope, right?
Yes.
Okay. See? It's going down. Let's get a couple more. I'll make sure and then we'll look outside. That black stuff on there?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I mean that's all the air we breathe every day. With some more. You see?
Thank you. That's what you're breathing. Yeah, this will last.
Fix that.
You'd have to take this unit apart and clean it. And then maybe use like, what do I keep getting drops of water here? No, I keep getting,
Yeah, there.
there's something dripping on me.
Yeah, right there.
Why is this dripping water? What is this about? Why is this dripping water? Oh, look at that. Why is this dripping? Huh. Interesting. Huh. Condensation. All right, let's look inside. All right. All the water went down the drain. And let's take a peek inside here, if I can. Yep, and she's draining. See? She's draining. She's good. All right, let's put the cover back on. Definitely needed maintenance. All right, finished up that service call, and literally, I was real tempted just to walk away because I don't know. There's a lot of communication issues there, but ended up saving the service call and got them to do something. Again, when I saw that duct tape on the air handle, I was like, I don't want to stop playing with this thing, messing around with this, you know. It's and then when I said Sears, I was like, I'm opening up a can of worms, right? So cut out that trap that they said was new, that was dripping water because they didn't install it right, and found that it was clogged. Put in the clear trap, abandoned that emergency drain pan line, which is all suspect anyway. It's got Flex Seal on it, for crying out loud. Pointed that up. It is what it is. So, off to the next service call. This one is in Hewlett Bay Park. It's Taj Mahal land, my kind of neighborhood. And they have a water dripping from the central air conditioning system. All right, stay tuned. All right, we're almost at our next service call. This is in Hewlett Bay Park. It's part of the 5 towns. Lots and lots of Taj Mahals here. Lots of them. several gated compounds and estates. This is a nice one up here on the right, by the way. I think this one is asking at 29 million, by the way. Yeah, the average home here is upwards of 5 to 7 million. Very nice neighborhood. I love it over here. The only problem with Mikey Pipes living over here is the damn taxes. My God, they sodomize you with the taxes. Like, these houses have like $100,000 a year annual property taxes. Like, it's insane. It's like sick. This one just sold for, I think, 9 million, by the way. Crazy. All right, we're almost at our next service call. Clogged AC drain. This is one of my clients. He's a nice guy. He's a Pakistani guy. Very nice guy. And one of my friends live actually right over there. Boom. All right. Actually, I am going... No, I'm going this way. Dope. Down a one-way street. All right. Gotta love it over here. And the taxes and the green flies, by the way. Green flies is brutal. Green flies are brutal. All right. Let's see if we can get any pics and videos. Stay tuned. Perfect.
10 minutes and...
I'm Mike. How are you? The right house?
Steve.
Very good.
Yeah, the right
Let's see what's
place.
leaking.
I don't know where it isn't leaking, honestly. But I don't know.
What do you mean,
You
where it
guys
isn't
do repairs as well? Like you replace the entire units?
If need be.
Okay. Because I think the unit isn't giving enough AC on the floor.
Okay.
But we'll get to that
I
problem.
was looking for the house number. It's on the door. Hope it doesn't rain.
Actually, I hope it does rain. Then I'll know if it's an
Roof?
AC unit or a wall roof.
We'll see. I'll be able to tell quickly.
Okay. Pardon us while we
Renovate?
Yeah. So here's the first leak.
How many leaks you have?
I think 2.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think this was the only one that they were fairly certain was AC.
One over here?
Yeah. As you can tell, like this is also a little.
You got a lot of mold up there. Mildew. You're going to have that remediated. That's your best bet. You're going to have a company come in and cut this out. Something inside that soffit. It's probably condensation. It looks like you have a Unico high velocity system. So it may just be condensation. What's directly above us? Let's go see. Where's the other leak, by the way?
The other leak was over here.
That's active. That's an active leak.
Yeah,
What's in here?
that's a closet.
What's the other side of this wall? No, we're too far off now. What's above us? How do we get up there? That's a return. It's a filter grill.
Okay.
There's got to be access into the attic.
Is there anything above us?
Should be. I know you got high ceilings, but there's definitely an attic of some sort. How big is it on the other side? Because there's too many vaulted ceilings.
Wait, there was an attic somewhere here, actually. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, all right. We got to go up there and see where that water's coming from.
I have a big ladder.
Do you?
I do.
Cool. I have a big ladder too, but not that big.
I think that's that big.
All right, made it up here. No access there. Here's a Unico. Almost clogged, by the way. It's probably frozen up. Condensate pump. Oh, see, it's going into there, from there. He's running all these high velocity systems with air handlers off, huh? It's on. Idiots. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Not the air conditioning, but possibly toilet flange. There's definitely a lot of water vapor there, water staining. Yep, there it is.
Alright, that's it. No flushing.
There it is.
One.
Wax ring caused thousands of dollars of damage. Oh, no, you have an air handler in here, and you have a condensate pump there. Condensate pump. How the hell? Oh, so this is the access for it. Again, more maintenance. More maintenance things you need to take care of.
What's here? This house hasn't been maintained in 15 years.
I believe it.
Yeah.
That's subfloor or is that cement? No, it's just paper. Yeah. You mean, what's this? Oh. There's another Unico high velocity. And over there, filter's full of wood dust. All right, we found 2 of the 3 Unico systems. This is kind of like just like a butler's pantry overlooking his Taj Mahal Versailles pool. There's probably a family room. This is the kitchen. I don't get it. There's no. There's something up there in that ceiling. Let's go the other way.
To go where?
Up where? Up here. So you're up there? Okay. Should be? How do you get up there? Yeah, that hatch is not gonna get a person up there. A small guy, maybe. You don't have return. You can't run systems the way they are. They'll be giving you $100 grand. But one by one, they'll all burn out.
So is it because they're dirty from the salt?
They're all filled, yes.
Is there unit upstairs?
Yeah, there's a return for it. Yeah. So there's one there, one in the basement, one there, and one in the garage. There's your 4 systems. All need to be thoroughly scrubbed and cleaned. There probably has been more than 2 that I thought about. This one goes down the filter. No, nothing. Oh, they're doing work construction then. You have natural versus unnatural for the stain.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
You clean out yesterday too? No. You should just turn them all off. Turn it all off. Let the construction be done. Maybe bring in, or a supplemental, industrial air conditioning just for humidity control for the floor. Are they activated? Yeah, they're all activated, right? I'm not a hardware expert guy, but whatever you can turn the air conditioning.
Did they bad? No. This is all floor. I've been here for 17 years.
When you turn them off, they go bad.
Okay. Well, that's a risk. You risk killing everything in the system or turn it off. But the question is, like, are the systems bad anyway? Again, you gotta walk, roll towards the wall.
All right, finishing up at this Taj Mahal. Oh my God, the guy paid me an hour of my time for me to tell him he needs maintenance. And, the condensing units are clogged, the condensate drains are clogged, probably refrigeration issues, probably capacitors, contactors. Yeah, that's the Taj Mahal he bought right there. Crazy. All right, I got one more service call. This guy's got a Navien NFB 200 and it's got no hot water. Let's go see.
How are you?
No hot water? Is that a no, or is that?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Actually, when I take a shower now, it's not really hot.
Now.
Like in the past couple of, for me, I'm fine, but
Okay.
I like it hot. But it's not hot. The sink upstairs in Zoe's room, when we put on the hot water all the way, there was no hot water.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you? There's no hot water, what are you saying, this side?
On this side of the house.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I don't know why.
Hi.
Oh, wait, Zoe came home.
Oh,
Bless you.
bless you. So what do they call you? Are you a...
Gigi,
Or
like
Gigi.
your dog. I know. Everybody says it. Like Jenny's dog. I'm like, thanks. That's what everyone says. Like Jenny's dog.
Oh, Stitch. Okay.
So Zoe came home and she said, oh, there's no hot water. But Neely said, oh yeah, there hasn't been hot water, but I don't use it. So,
But theirs okay?
yeah, and so is mine. So it could have been here a while because she just said, oh yeah.
No hot water at all.
There's no hot water.
All right, so I would say about 105 degrees. All right, now on the first floor, left side bathroom. I just want to see if this gets hot. It does. It's getting hotter. I don't know. This is getting hotter. Early in the morning. All right, so I verified that the plumbing fixtures on the right side of the house, which is closer to our domestic hot water source, does get hot, like normal. The fixtures on the opposite side of the house, get kind of like 105-ish, which is okay for me. When I shower, I have the Kohler digital system and I turn it to 98 degrees. I like it. My wife likes it 105, But he has a bronze circulator for a recirculating line near the indirect water heater. And I felt the pump, it's burning hot to the touch. I felt the return line on it, and it's ice cold. So we have a bad recirculating pump, plain and simple. So we're gonna order that, and I said, listen, no guarantees. I didn't put the recirculating line in, I didn't put the recirculating pump in, but I'm using logic that the plumbing on the further side of the house, this is what the line is for. We'll see. I'm gonna order from supplyhouse.com today when I get home, which will be in about an hour. And I should have it tomorrow. And then Monday we'll go back there and put it in. All right, that concludes my Friday, August 20th, 2021. Concludes the day. It is exactly 12:20. Look at that, 12:20. And Mikey Pipes is, maybe I'll go for a swim in the pool. I didn't go in yesterday. Yeah, go for a swim in the pool. But first, I have to pick up
some food from 550 in Cedarhurst for my kiddush tomorrow. You guys don't know what that is? Google it. All right, it's a Jewish thing. But tomorrow, I'm sponsoring it, and we're gonna have some good stuff. Pastrami lox, some herring, some sliced turkey. Good stuff. Lots of nosh. Lots of nosh. All right, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. I will more than likely premiere this evening, and we'll chill and we'll hang out. We'll have a good time. Because we're a big happy family. And I love you, and you love me, and we're one big happy family. All right, be well, God bless, stay safe. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen.